When you gonna do a video on the glasses, Junkman? Hey, Junkman, wouldn't it be nice if you did a video on the Burger King glasses? Hey, Junkman, here's something. Why don't you do a video on the Burger King Star Wars glasses? Hey, Junkman, I've been waiting for a video on the original Star Wars glasses from Burger King. Hey, Junkman, I really like to know more about those Burger King glasses. Hey, Junkman, why don't you do a video on the Burger King glasses? Okay, here it is. Here's my video on the Star Wars Burger King glasses. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with a whole new video. Finally, I'm going to talk about the Star Wars Burger King glasses. They did a set for each movie, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, but I have to tell you the name of the original three movies. I think you're at the wrong channel. Now, as always, before we get started, if you'd like to support this channel, get a t-shirt. You can get them in time for Christmas. Look at this one. Yeah, that's a Slee Stack. Yes, it is. You can get that one, or you can get this obscure shirt. I don't think people's going to get this one. I really doubt I'm going to sell any. But if you're a fan of the holiday special, and you've seen the holiday special uncut, you probably understand this one also. Well, you can also support this channel by going to patreon.com or becoming a YouTube member. All that's in the description below, and your support really helps this channel out. Now, got that out of the way. Let's talk about these Star Wars Burger King glasses. Of course, it all started in 1977 with the original film Star Wars. For it, man, they gave away a Burger King. Each week there would be a new glass. That's right, just 1 week. You would come in, and they would have a sign that told you what the glass of the week was, and you had 7 days to get it. Now, if you walked into a Burger King, you knew what was going on. They promoted this thing crazy. I mean, they had the liners inside the tray. They had displays up, signs, posters, you name it. When you walked into Burger King, you knew what you were getting. And they must have given away thousands of these, thousands of them, because they're easy to find. About every time I walk into an antique store trying to look for Star Wars stuff, I find a Burger King glass. Sometimes more than one, but usually I'll at least find one. And they're usually pretty in good shape, because they were made to be collected. And if there's one thing I've learned over the years, anything that's made to be collected usually ends up not really being worth much. But they made a bunch of these, and if you're looking to get them, you can get them on eBay pretty cheap if you're not in a hurry. And being that these first came out in 1977 and it's now 2020 and you don't have any yet, then you're probably not in a hurry to get one. So you can usually find them for $10 or less each. But if you're in a hurry, you can find the whole set and pay a little extra for it. And I will apologize, there's a fool outside doing yard work on a Monday. I don't know why anyone would do yard work, especially when you live down the road from the Junkman. You can come over here and look at his Star Wars collection. But let's get back to Burger King. Now, you had to buy a Coke to get one of these, and you had to pay a little extra. What was it? Let me check my notes. 59 cents. That's right, you go in, get your little Whopper, get whatever you want, ask for a Coke. That's why Coke is sponsored on the back of these, and pay 59 cents, right? 59 cents, and you get the Burger King Star Wars glass of the week. Let's take a look at each glass that got released.
Burger King presents 4 bright, colorful Star Wars glasses.
Hey, it's Luke Skywalker.
And the princess.
Gee, wow! Get your kids a different Star Wars glass each week. Buy a regular serving of Coke for 59 cents plus tax. Get Chewbacca. Get Darth Vader. R2-D2 and C-3PO.
What mission? What are you talking about?
We can get all 4.
Star Wars glasses at Burger King until February 2nd.
First, let's look at, let me make sure I say this right, because people say I say C-3PO too fast. R2-D2 and C-3PO. I really like the artwork on these. They're more artsy looking than the Empire and Jedi one. By Jedi, it just seems like a generic drawing. But these really look like an artist really took his time with them. But here they are, 3PO and R2. Also in the set, we have co-pilot Han Solo and Millennium Falcon pilot Chewbacca. I don't care what anyone says. Chewbacca's the pilot, if you ask me. He does less of the work. So, he's the pilot. But I could be wrong, or hey, I could be right, who knows. And up next, we've probably got the best one of the set, Darth Vader. Yes, only Darth Vader could be this bold to have his face on a Burger King glass. Now, you could say it was a Tarkin glass, but if you ask me, it's the Darth Vader glass. And probably my least favorite of the set is this one right here, the Luke Skywalker glass. Something about the Luke Skywalker art I just don't really like. I don't know what it is. Can't put my finger on it. Just not a fan of it. And that's a look at the 4 from the Star Wars collection. So it's time to move on. This is my original Empire Strikes Back glass from a kid. Took care of it. Kept it at my grandma's house, because if I put it at my house, then my friend Boyd or Mike or Nikki would come over and drink out of it and throw it down and bust it or crack it or take it home or something. Now, this is Return of the Jedi, and I don't remember having this as a kid. I'm pretty sure I would have bought all these glasses as a kid, but I don't remember this. I think I got this one in the 90s, probably from an antique shop, because it seems like every time you walk into an antique shop, you can find these Burger King glasses pretty cheap and easy. They must have made thousands of these. Oh, wait a minute, I did that already. But anyway, I don't remember having this one. I think I got that one in the 90s, but this is my original. One thing you had to be really careful was not to throw it in the dishwasher. You know, you drink out of it, your mom and dad's going to throw it in the dishwasher, and this stuff's going to peel off really fast. So you had to be extremely careful. Had to have it washed by hand. Thanks, Grandma. And I remember drinking chocolate milk out of it, sweet tea out of it. Yeah, I'm from the South. I drank sweet tea out of it. Anybody that drinks tea that's not sweet, that's just like drinking a glass full of diarrhea. But I did take care of it, as you can see. It looks pretty good shape. And I remember keeping it. When I got back in the 90s, started collecting Star Wars again, saw it at my grandma's house and brought it back home with me, and believe it or not, somehow haven't dropped it. Oh, that would have been bad. Haven't dropped it at all. But let's look at the Empire Strikes Back glasses. They were released week to week also, and they did something a little different. They had a little piece of cardboard. They had a little sign they would move each week. Now, some stores did have a display that showed the glass of the week, but a lot of them just had a cardboard that moved them. And again, they promoted the hell out of this. Liner trays, drive-through photos, whatever. You went to Burger King. Time you got in the parking lot, you probably knew they had Burger King. They had Burger King. They had glasses. In fact, you were probably going there because they had the glasses. So let's look at the original 4 from this set.
Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. And Burger King comes through again with our all-new Empire Strikes Back glasses. Collect a different glass for your family each week. Darth Vader, R2-D2 and C-3PO, Lando Calrissian, Luke Skywalker.
Buy a regular-sized Coca-Cola at a special price and build your collection.
All new, The Empire Strikes Back glasses. Only at Burger King.
First up, again, we have the droids R2-D2 and C-3PO. They're on Hoth, and it's a pretty decent-looking glass. Next up, we have Vader and Boba Fett. The glass I was just holding in my hand. The glass I had as a child. It's pretty cool. Boba Fett. Blue Boba Fett. Let's see what it says. The Dark Lord of the Sith. That's Darth Vader. Dark Lord of the Sith. A Jedi Knight. Oh, once a Jedi Knight. That he was. I saw the prequels. Now draws his incredible evil powers from the dark side of the Force. He does that. As Chief Enforcer of the Galactic Empire. Never heard him referred to as the Chief Enforcer. Vader commands the Executioner. I couldn't read in the 80s, and it doesn't look like I can read now either. More talk. Let's see, where was that? The more fearsome of the Imperial Star Destroyers. Vader hires Boba Fett, the notorious bounty hunter. That's him right there, Boba Fett in blue. Let's see here. Who tracks the Millennium Falcon and his crew to Cloud City on the glass planet of Bespin. Concerned that Luke Skywalker grows ever stronger with the Force, Vader seeks to lure him to the side of evil. As a kid, I was like, I hope Darth Vader gets his comeuppings in this one. Anyway. Can you imagine the guts of Lucas to take the most feared villain, or the most craziest, the worst villain in movie history, and turn him good? Anyway, that's the Empire. Let's go. We got 2 more to look at. Let's go back to the look of the Empire Strikes Back glasses. Here's the Lando glass. Or you could call it the Lando and Princess Leia glass. I bet seeing this glass as a kid, many people thought Leia was going to get together with Lando. No, she has to be with Luke. No, she has to be with Han. And the final of the 4 was Luke Skywalker and Yoda. On the back of it, it says Luke has the Dagobah, the bog planet. What is a bog planet? I've never heard it referred to as a bog. B-O-G? I've heard it called a swamp planet. A bog? It also says that Luke Skywalker trains to become a warrior. A warrior? There's one thing I learned from The Empire Strikes Back. It's that wars do not make one great. So that's a look at the Empire Strikes Back glass. 4 of them. They first were released in July 18th, 1980. And one a week. So that was it. Even if they are easy to find on eBay, or even antique stores and stuff, I think it's a nice set to have. Now, I don't have them all, and one day I always like, maybe I should get them all. But like I said, it's been this long, I hadn't got them yet. But if you have a Star Wars collection, or at least a place to show you off your collection, it's always good to have at least a couple of these on display. So let's talk Return of the Jedi. Now I remember the Star Wars glasses. I didn't keep them, but I remember having them. But I don't remember buying any of these. Maybe I was a little too old then. By 83, I was, turning 10 or 11, going on 12. Still think I would have got them. Bought all the figures, why not? So I'm sure I got them, I just don't remember them. Like I said, I probably picked this one up in the 90s, and it's pretty good shape. This is Luke Skywalker versus Daddy Vader. It says, in the Emperor's throne room. That's this right there. I don't know if you can see it in my hand. That's the throne room. Luke Skywalker confronts Darth Vader in a desperate lightsaber battle. Ooh, can you imagine reading that before you went to see the movie? The Emperor, supreme ruler of the galaxy, is accompanied by his red-helmeted Imperial Royal Guards. I had a figure of each. And one of the Imperial dignitaries. Yeah, I didn't have that figure. Got it now. Didn't have it then. Yeah, the Imperial dignitary actually made it on the glass. I can see him being on the glass, but did we see an action figure of the Imperial dignitary? Anyway, let's look at the 4 glasses that did get released.
Burger King presents Return of the Jedi glasses. 4 new glasses from the Star Wars saga, filled with the adventures of Luke Skywalker, the Ewoks, Han Solo, and Jabba the Hutt. Buy a medium or large Coke, and a different glass is yours each week for a special price. Collect all 4. Return of the Jedi glasses, now appearing only at Burger King.
You can't do anything Return of the Jedi in 1983 without at least one of those things being Ewok related. So here it is, the Ewok glass. But move over, Baby Yoda. Look, it's got cute baby Ewoks on it. And of course you have the Luke versus Vader glass that I just showed you, so there's not really much more I can add here, but here's a better look at it. And everyone's favorite Solo, Han Solo, got his own glass also. Although they did sneak Princess Leia on a lot of these glasses, they never put her center on the glass. Hey, what's up with that, you sexist Burger King, Coca-Cola, Lucasfilm glassmaker? And last in the 4th set is the Jabba the Hutt. But I call it the Salacious B. Crumb glass. Because look at him. I've never seen Salacious B. Crumb look so cool. Now to get the Burger King glass, you had to buy a Coke and pay 55 cents. That's right. Between 1977 and 1983, the price went down. In 77, you had to pay 59 cents, and then for Empire, you had to pay 79 cents. It went up, but then something happened. The price of Coke or glass or something became cheaper, and you only had to pay 55 cents for these. Now, in the 90s, the end of the 90s and the 2000s and 99, let me start all over. Well, in 1999, they did make some prequel glasses for the Phantom Menace. Now, they wasn't at Burger King. I don't know where you got them at. I think you just bought them at a store. It just wasn't the same. No one really cared. So I'm not going to talk about those because, I stick with the old stuff. But, if they did a Phantom Menace glass at Burger King, it would have probably been free for $10 if you bought the $8 combo number 5 and ordered the extra large Coke for $3. It wouldn't have been 79 cents. But it got me to thinking, why didn't they do more glasses? It was a hit. They only did it for 4 weeks. Why not more? I could have think of plenty more. For Star Wars, wouldn't it have been great to get a Aunt Peru, Uncle Owen glass with, Owen right in the center. They probably hide Aunt Peru in the back, size her down a little bit. Couldn't have no woman on the front of the glass. So that would have been cool. Aunt Peru, that would have been really good. Or maybe gave a glass all to a stormtrooper. But Aunt Peru, Uncle Owen's the glass I would have went with. For Empire, we could have got a Wampa glass. Sure, Larry would want that. Why not? Or an all bounty hunter glass. That would have been cool. Forlom, Zuckuss. This one does have IGA-8, but he's in the back and you can't really see him. Empire for Jedi, if they did another series, speeder bike glass instead of doing just a theme of an actor or something. That would have been great. Some speeder bikes maybe, troopers and Luke on them, and Leia. Of course, Leia would be in the back, a little real small, so you couldn't hardly see her. Or maybe an Admiral Akbar glass. Yeah, and it could have Akbar on the front and have a bubble that said it's a trap. Hey, maybe it could say it's a Coke. Hey, tie in two different promotions there. Still says Coke on the Jedi class. I wasn't sure. And I think that's it. I think now you can quit asking. People's like, when you gonna do a video on the Burger King glasses? That's it. I have officially done a video on the Burger King glasses. How about that? Well, I'm on vacation this week for my real job, so you're probably going to see a lot more videos than usual, or I'll probably just get lazy and lay around the house in my Star Wars underoos. Or maybe a little bit of both, right? Anyway, as always, let me know in the comments below. What Burger King glass did you have? Did you have any? Did you not have any? Why didn't you get them? Why did you get them? Or let me know which one you wish they did make. Aunt Peru, Uncle Owen? Fill that up with blue milk and drink it, right? And as always, please subscribe to the channel. Thumb up so I know you like my content. And we'll talk again soon.
Junkman.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.